watching every week, and I miss it. Now, if you don't know what this show is, it's a show about this dude. He's a school teacher, and he stumbles across this, alien suit, right? And the suit is basically a super suit that the aliens have bestowed upon the human race. And it was supposed to come with an instruction booklet, but he loses the instruction booklet. And he basically doesn't know how to use the powers in the suit. So hilarity ensues. But it's also a pretty serious superhero show. It's legitimately funny in the sense that it's not manufactured comedy. It's like you got this dude who just doesn't know how to use the suit. So, of course, funny shit happens. Like when you trip and fall, everybody laughs. But it's not really meant to be funny. It's just some shit that's funny. So, like when he tries to fly, he flies goofy because he doesn't know how. But it's hilarious for us to watch. But in reality, it's just he's really just, he can't fly. He doesn't know how to fly, but he's flying. But the cool shit about it was like he was like a regular dude. He was just this guy who happens to get this suit. He becomes bulletproof, super strong, can fly, can run really fast. He's basically a Superman, but he doesn't have laser eyes or cold breath or whatever the fuck Superman has. And he's not powered by the sun, and he doesn't have a kryptonite weakness. His biggest weakness is just his lack of knowledge of how to use the suit. And he teams up with an FBI agent and a reporter, and they basically go on all these different missions and save the world. And he still maintains his job as a teacher because he cares about the kids that he works with. And the kids are all like dysfunctional kids. It's like a mixture of Welcome Back, Kotter and Superman, and it's fucking great. And I can't wait because I'm hearing through the pipeline that Phil Lord and Chris Miller, the duo behind the Lego movie, are actually bringing back The Greatest American Hero to Fox. And that shit's going to be awesome, man. I don't know two people that would be better suited to bring that series back. I mean, these guys have a good handle on comedy. They obviously love comics and they know how to make kids laugh. So, I mean, it's going to be great. I can't see how it would fail at all. So, bravo. And I wish I could, go ahead and tell you what I would do, but I'd rather just wait and see what they do. And then if I think I can do it better, I'll tell you all about it. But right now, let's just see what they do, man. Greatest American Hero, hopefully coming out sometime, I would say sometime this year, because they started back in November, as far as I know. Speaking of remakes or reboots, 24 is coming back. But it's not going to be the 24 that you know and remember. It's not going to be Jack Bauer. It's not going to be Kiefer Sutherland. It's called 24 Legacy, and Fox has already ordered the pilot. This is going to be about a military dude who apparently his life is in danger, and he's going to the CTU for help. And he's going to help them stop this like huge terrorist attack. Now, he's actually an African-American dude, so it's going to be, we're going to have a black Jack Bauer. Let's just say it, right? That's going to be pretty cool. The old 24 was getting stale, and, you can only tell the same story with the same characters so many times. So, hopefully this one gets a pretty long life, and, they move on from this one too. Hopefully we get another one. This is why it's called Legacy, right? Maybe it gets passed on, the mantle of the hero, right? So we'll see. And there's a new trailer that just came out for a movie called 10 Cloverfield Lane. And this shit looks pretty awesome. It's got John Goodman in it, Mary Elizabeth Winstead, and some dude, John Gallagher Jr. I'm not really sure who that dude is, but the movie looks pretty fucking awesome, man. And it's actually, Sony has said that it's a blood relative to the 2008 film called Cloverfield. If you don't remember that was like one of those found footage horror movies where that big monster comes out of the ocean and attacks everybody. So that movie was actually really great. And I'm actually looking forward to this one because it should be a lot of fun. I mean, it shows them all sitting in this this bunker. It's like this bomb shelter type deal. It's like this underground thing. And they're all like the three characters just sitting in there and they're just chilling. And it looks like a fun time that just deteriorates into like mayhem. And Mary Elizabeth Winstead actually ends up trying to escape the bunker. And when she gets to the window, she stops dead in her tracks and she's looking out there at something horrible. So I don't know what she sees. I don't know if it's the monster from Cloverfield or if something else is going on, but I'm sold. I mean, this is the type of movie I think is going to take my Marvel movie money. So I think I'll only be able to see X-Men Apocalypse like, one less time or something like that, because I'll probably see this movie once, but I think it's going to be pretty cool. In other news, I mean, what's a day without Giants news? A giant snooze, right? Yeah, I know that was horrible. That was like friggin' dad joke. But anyway, Giants news, man. We got a new head coach. His name is Ben McAdoo. If you don't know who that is, that's the offensive coordinator for the Giants the last 2 years. We got him from Green Bay. He was the tight end coach there. Before that, he was the quarterback coach there. And I like to think that it's for continuity because we really don't want to start over. I mean, we've got Odell Beckham, we've got Eli Manning, and these two guys have grown into Ben McAdoo's offense. So if we're gonna move on and we're gonna get a new head coach, we might as well bring this guy up. They're saying it's not for continuity. They're saying that there are other reasons, and I'm sure there are. I'm sure a lot of other stuff played into it, and I'm sure that he's the best guy for the job. So, we'll see how that works out. I mean, supposedly we have Mike Sullivan being elevated to offensive coordinator. Joe Philbin should be coming in. We don't know what role he's going to play. And Steve Spagnuolo, as we know right now, is going to be the defensive coordinator. That's all fluid according to McAdoo. We don't really know if that's going to stay the same, but as far as we know right now, that's what it is. And I'm excited to see where they go. I totally am not going to like not having Coughlin there, but it is what it is, and I guess you just got to suck it up and move on, right? But anyway, that's my Giants news for today. I mean, it's not super huge. I mean, it's huge, but it's not a whole lot of news. And we have a pretty cool new show that's out there on Sci-Fi right now. It's called The Expanse. Check it out. It's got Thomas Jane in it, and Thomas Jane is a friggin' awesome actor. I love that dude, and pretty much everything that he's been in so far. So, it's really fun. I only watched the first episode. I'm not going to get too much into it until I finish it up, but it's all on my DVR, and I'm about to go and watch that right now. So next week when we come on the show, we'll actually talk about that. And we're going to talk about Secret Wars. Marvel finally finished it, so we can move on and actually appreciate the new universe for what it is. All new, all different Marvel is what it is because of Secret Wars. And, unfortunately, they didn't finish it before the all new, all different universe started launching. So, now I got to go back in time and kind of reset everything in my head. I think I stopped reading it about issue 6 because they were so late with everything. But now that they're back on track and everything's wrapped up, I'm going to go and check that out. And now it's time for...
That phrase is stupid.
Yeah, phrases that are stupid, bro. This one is it's a doozy for me. It's just 24/7, right? 24/7. When somebody says that they do something 24/7 or it's like this 24/7, right? It's bullshit. It's all bullshit. Nothing is 24/7. The only shit that's 24/7 is maybe, a CVS or a, maybe a Walmart, maybe a hospital, right? They're open 24/7, tech support at Verizon. But no, bro, you don't do shit 24/7. You got to sleep sometime, and it's a bullshit saying. You could say it's like this most of the time. That's a better way of putting it. I just think 24/7 is one of those things that's like, just shut the fuck up, right? It's like, you do that pretty well, dude. 24/7, fuck you, not 24/7. And if you were doing it 24/7, at some point the quality is gonna fucking drop off, right? So shut up. All right. Just say, most of the time I do this pretty well. You're right. I'm going to brag about that. Okay. But seriously, 24/7 is just a dumb phrase. I hate it. Let's stop using it. Strike it from your vocabulary unless it's actually fucking 24/7. All right? Because it's just a dumb phrase. And on that note, I am going to say farewell to all of you. And I can't wait to see you again. Thanks for tuning in to the Redbeard podcast every Monday, to Tony Flying Solo every Wednesday, and to Hangin with Cooley on every Friday. Check us out at redbeardpodcast.com and at redbeardpodcast on Twitter. Check us out on Facebook, where you can friend us, like us, or whatever the heck. Tell your friends, tell your family. Check out Redbeard Podcast. We're cool peeps, and we'll see you on the flip side. Peace.